What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down one of the biggest mistakes that wide receivers will make at the top of the route. So we're going to be talking about shortening up your stride. But before we get into this, fellas, before we break down this comeback route against this man coverage situation, I want to talk to you about a great opportunity we are offering this offseason on our website where you can get access to a 2-month-long wide receiver daily field training schedule. So what you can get access to is it's 8 weeks, 200-plus wide receiver route running, press releases, catching drills, balance drills, explosiveness exercises, all mapped out with sets, repetitions on a daily basis for you. So we give a video instruction and video example on each drill, and we discuss how each drill should be performed, and then, like I said, the exact sets and reps to perform it. So check out that very first link in the description below if you guys are interested in our 8-week field workout plan. Let's get started with this video. So with this route here, obviously this receiver's running a comeback route, right? So obviously did something wrong for him to be covered this well. This is just making the DB look good. This is no technique by the DB. This is nothing that the DB is doing to make himself look really well. It is just us not selling the route and not selling vertical, right? This should be obvious to you what he's doing wrong. But the thing that a lot of wide receivers will do is that they'll get to this position, right? They try to get to the top of the route, and sometimes they try to do too much. They'll do this peek back move, right? Now, this peek back move is one of the most efficient moves if executed correctly. But guys will do this even when they're not peeking back and looking over the shoulder. But when you guys are selling the fade and you're trying to look back, sell this DB, get his eyes to think fade, you got to make sure that your stride stays the exact same. I don't even like calling it a peek back because that implies that you're actually turning back. I call it a glance. You're just literally glancing over your shoulder because you need to keep a good pad level and a good stride and good speed to get this guy to commit. Why this DB is able to sit underneath and why he's able to guess this route is because nobody runs a fade with like quarter length strides, right? Your stride is so important. DBs are taught to look for that, fellas. They're reading the hips and they're trying to get a feel for your speed. DB is such a hard position to play because they're guessing, because they don't know what we are doing. They're pretty much, A, they're playing backwards. B, they have no idea. They like to think they know, but they don't. They have no idea what we are doing. So anytime that you're running a route, I would rather have you take more time at the top of the break when you snap down, when you drop your hips, and maybe take a few extra steps and actually self-fade into the route, then chop your stride down, slow yourself down, raise your pad level because we're trying to get out on such a crisp angle. That's where so many wide receivers go wrong. They try to get this just crisp, I'm going to snap down, I'm going to get out in 2-3 steps, I'm going to be out quick, but they forget to sell the route. That is one of the biggest mistakes that you can make and one of the mistakes that you want to avoid at all costs. Self-fade with your stride, with your pad level, and if you're going to glance back, if you're going to look over that shoulder to sell the 9, you better make sure that your pad level stays the same and we continue to pump my arms. Everything about this, every indicator that you can give to a DB we gave right here. So just make sure, again, if you can maintain a stride, if you can maintain your speed and your pad level does not raise, this guy has no chance but to think that it's a fade. When we start making it look like something else, that's when he starts to sit on the route and he starts to guess on this thing, right? So let's play this thing again, full speed one more time. Just make sure, fellas, one of the biggest mistakes that wide receivers could do is shortening that stride because they're trying to sell something and they're trying to prepare for the break. Do not prepare for the break. Trust your hips. Trust the explosiveness of your hip drop to be able to change direction for you. Let's play this thing again, full speed one more time. Good job getting the outside release, but when you chop your stride, you raise your pad level, there's nothing that DB can do but sit on the route because you're telling him exactly where you're going to go. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We always appreciate the feedback. It's always great to hear from you guys. You guys help keep the channel rolling, so we really appreciate it. And again, fellas, if you'd like a 8-week-long wide receiver field workout schedule, everything wide receivers need to do on the field to improve their route running, press releases, the works, check out that very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.